Happy Easter, YouTube! I hope you enjoy it, either spending time with friends or family, or just enjoying a long weekend off. I'm going to my parents' place for the weekend. They promised me at least one traditional Dutch spring dinner of asparagus, eggs, ham, and baby potatoes. Next week I have exams, so unfortunately I cannot completely unwind. But it's still nice to have a 4-day weekend off to study for it instead of the usual. Just try to cram all that extra studying into your schedule, so yeah. But anyways, on to the part you guys came here for, the Zoo Tycoon stuff. Last episode I said I wanted to build an exhibit for dromedary camels. And maybe a second animal. Jordi Gutierrez, sorry if I mispronounced that name, commented Addaxes. And they sound like a good exhibit made to the dromedaries to me. Interesting side note, dromedaries are browsers, meaning they prefer to eat shrubs and herbs, while Addaxes are grazers, meaning they prefer grasses. So they won't even get into each other's way. And with that, let's start building exhibits for these Sahara herbivores. Alright, so here we have the exhibit. And to add a bit more feeling, I want to place the animals in it while commenting. I'm placing 5 dromedaries, since they're a common domestic animal and a zoo could probably get as many of them as it wanted. And 2 addaxes, since they're a critically endangered animal and I don't think a zoo would immediately get a large herd of them. Now as for the names, Knickknack Gaming suggested Sahara and gotta find the second female. Yeah, of course it's the last one. No, you get out of the way for the moment. You too. Yeah. Knickknack Gaming suggested Sahara and Cleopatra for the female camels. For the female dromedaries, I mean. Camels are the ones with 2 humps. My girlfriend wanted one camel named after eyelashes. A dromedary in the anime One Piece. And to kind of stick with the Egyptian theme of the female names, I'm naming the other 2 males Ramses and Cairo. I'll admit I'm not as inspired for the addaxes. So you are Jamil and I'll turn off the vegetation for a moment. And you are Aisha, just kind of generic Arabic names. As you may notice, I did delete some of the vegetation between recording the speed build and recording this, because I felt like it was a little overgrown for a desert. At least not in the exhibit or behind it, but by the path. But now that I look at it, I do think the exhibit looks really nice. You know, you have this pretty large field with a few rock formations and a few trees, but mostly just space for the animals to walk around in. I made the fence a little bit lower so it wouldn't be too much in the way for visitors who want to look at the animals. And I made it so that visitors could theoretically approach the fence, since the animals have plenty of space to hide and get away anyway, and since they're not really dangerous animals anyway. Then, oh, there's the first visitors already. Then let's go inside. Here the keepers have a bit of hay storage and they can get some work done. At least if they don't mind the stable smell, because yeah, stables do smell really badly. We have this, you know, plenty of sleeping area for the animals. Then some feeding troughs for the dromedaries, because apparently the addaxes cannot eat from that. And we have some substrate piles, because a lot of people place just the random fruit in the bushes to simulate the animals foraging for food. And I sometimes do that as well, but I prefer to use substrate piles, so the animals also it kind of looks like they have to actually, like, you know, dig for the food, which a lot of herbivores in the wild actually do. And let's exit. By the way, the trees and rocks behind the exhibit I'll probably change a little bit later, because next episode I want to build a tortoise exhibit around here. Now I'm not 100% sure what I want it to look like, or even which species of tortoise I want to use. So if you guys have any good suggestions, or if you know any good names for tortoises, let me know in the comments. Yeah, I'll see you next time.